Every day, giant mining excavators load thousands of tons of rock into haul trucks. On the surface, the job looks surprisingly simple. Dig, swing, dump, repeat. But here's something most people never stop to think about. If a bigger bucket means more material, why don't mines simply build even bigger excavators? Shouldn't the largest machine always be the most productive? Surprisingly, that's not how modern mining works. In fact, some of the world's highest producing mines rely on excavators that aren't even the biggest in their class. Because in mining, productivity isn't measured by size alone. It's measured by how quickly a machine can fill a truck, how reliably it performs shift after shift, and how efficiently it turns every second into production. Today, we're heading inside real open-pit mines to discover the engineering decisions that separate efficient loading from wasted time, and find out why excavators from Liebherr, Caterpillar, Hitachi, Terex, and Komatsu have earned the trust of mining companies around the world. We're watching two giant hydraulic excavators at work in an open-pit coal operation near Kozani, Greece, where mining contractor Soteriadis Labrianidis is responsible for removing the overburden above the coal seams. Day after day, these machines strip away thousands of tons of soil and rock, preparing the mine for the next stage of coal production. It may not be the material that generates revenue, but without this process, the coal beneath can never be reached. This is also where loading efficiency becomes critical. Every haul truck must be loaded quickly enough to keep production moving, yet accurately enough to avoid wasted time, unnecessary fuel consumption, and extra wear on the equipment. In a modern surface mine, improving a single loading cycle by just a few seconds can translate into thousands of additional tons moved over the course of a year. That's why engineers don't simply build the biggest excavator possible. They build machines that deliver the best balance between digging power, bucket capacity, cycle time, and long-term reliability. Two excavators have been trusted to perform exactly that task here: the Liebherr R984 and the Caterpillar 6015B. Although they come from different manufacturers, both have earned their place by doing the same thing exceptionally well, keeping haul trucks moving efficiently, hour after hour, shift after shift. But what happens when production targets increase, and a mine needs to move far more material every single hour? That's where a much larger class of mining excavators comes into play. As production targets continue to rise, loading trucks efficiently is no longer enough. Mines need excavators that can move more material in every pass without sacrificing cycle time. That's where the Liebherr R9350 begins to stand apart. Weighing nearly 340 short tons and powered by a 1,500 horsepower diesel engine, the R9350 is designed to work alongside large mining haul trucks. Depending on its configuration, its bucket holds around 25 cubic yards of material, but that capacity is no accident. In surface mining, the bucket is carefully matched to the truck's payload, so each truck can be loaded in just a few well-balanced passes, maximizing productivity while avoiding unnecessary delays or overloading. Loading efficiently isn't simply about carrying more material. Every bucket has to penetrate the face cleanly, fill consistently, swing smoothly, and place its load accurately into the truck. The R9350 combines a high-performance hydraulic system with powerful digging forces, allowing operators to maintain the same controlled loading rhythm even as ground conditions become more demanding. That's one of the reasons machines like this have become a common choice in high-production mines around the world. But even the R9350 has its limits. As mines begin loading ultra-class haul trucks, another generation of hydraulic excavators takes over. Not every mine presents the same challenge. Some operations work in loose overburden, while others face dense clay, compacted waste rock, or blasted material that still demands tremendous force to excavate. In those conditions, loading efficiency depends just as much on digging performance as it does on bucket size. That's where the Hitachi EX3600 proves its value. With an operating weight of around 400 short tons and nearly 2,000 horsepower, the Hitachi EX3600 is built for continuous heavy-duty mining. Its hydraulic system delivers more than 330,000 pounds of breakout force, giving the bucket the power to bite deep into blasted rock and fractured overburden with confidence. Instead of struggling against the material, the excavator can maintain smooth, controlled digging motions, helping operators keep a fast and consistent loading rhythm, even in demanding mining conditions. That consistency is exactly what mine operators are looking for. Every clean bucket, every controlled swing, and every accurate dump helps keep an entire loading fleet working as one coordinated system. In mining, every loading cycle counts. Multiply that by an entire shift every day of the year, and even small gains in efficiency become millions of tons of additional material moved over the life of a mine. Eventually, however, another challenge begins to emerge. It's no longer the ground that limits production. It's the size of the haul trucks waiting beside the excavator. As mining conditions become more demanding, engineers don't simply build larger excavators. They redesign them to move more material with the same precision, reliability, and control. That's exactly the philosophy behind the Terex O&K RH340B. Originally developed in Germany by O&K and later carried forward under Terex, the RH340B was built for one purpose: maintaining high production over long, demanding shifts. Weighing more than 600 short tons and powered by twin diesel engines producing over 12,600 horsepower, it could load large mining trucks with a front shovel, holding roughly 44 cubic yards of overburden in each pass. But loading efficiency isn't defined by a single impressive bucket. It comes from repeating the same smooth, controlled loading cycle thousands of times with almost no variation. Watch the machine closely. The bucket enters the cut at a consistent angle, fills evenly, swings with remarkable stability, and places its load precisely into the truck. Every movement is designed to eliminate wasted time, reduce unnecessary stress on the machine, and keep the next truck moving without delay. That's the kind of consistency mine operators value most. The RH340B eventually left production after O&K became part of Terex. Terex Mining was acquired by Bucyrus in 2010, and Bucyrus itself joined Caterpillar the following year. Even so, its design philosophy lives on. Modern hydraulic excavators still follow the same principle: The fastest mine isn't built around the biggest bucket. It's built around the most consistent loading cycle. Of course, consistency alone isn't enough when a mine is expected to move hundreds of thousands of tons of material every day. The next challenge is increasing production without sacrificing that same level of control. That's where the Komatsu PC7000 comes into its own. Weighing more than 700 short tons and powered by twin diesel engines producing over 3,000 horsepower, the PC7000 is one of Komatsu's largest hydraulic mining excavators. Depending on its configuration, its bucket holds more than 45 cubic yards of material, making it an ideal match for ultra-class haul trucks operating in the world's largest surface mines. But the real achievement isn't simply moving a bigger bucket. Even at this scale, every loading cycle has to remain smooth, accurate, and repeatable. Komatsu engineered the PC7000 with a high-capacity hydraulic system, a rigid front attachment, and advanced electronic controls that allow operators to handle enormous loads with remarkable precision. That combination helps reduce idle time, improve fuel efficiency per ton of material moved, and keep an entire haul fleet working at peak productivity. After watching these excavators at work, one thing becomes clear. The world's most productive mining excavators weren't designed to be the biggest. They were engineered to solve different mining challenges while pursuing the same goal: loading haul trucks as efficiently as possible. Whether it's bucket matching, digging performance, hydraulic power, or precise machine control, every design decision comes down to one thing: moving more material with less wasted time, lower fuel consumption, and greater efficiency. In the end, the true measure of a mining excavator isn't its size, it's how efficiently it keeps an entire mining operation moving, one loading cycle at a time. Which excavator impressed you the most, and why? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next journey into the world's most incredible mining machines. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.